What's going on, guys? It's me again. Last time when I raised the video, I was talking about how I had a bit of a strategy when it comes to my, summoning of characters. We talked about having to pull at a maximum of 3 times. That would guarantee, a pull today. And I believe I have some gems that I can actually make sure that I qualify for having up to 3 pulls, unlike the last time that I did not. As you can see here, we've got 13 stars. Okay, well, let's see. They call it arcade coins, but I call it stars. But yeah, I've got about 6,400, over 6,400. That means I can, I believe, pull twice because it's about 2,700 per pull for the first attempt. I know, I'm kind of close to getting either the triple S, character to unlock the choice, you know, recruit. But for now, I just want to without, this is all real, this is live, to see and verify that I have so far 100% pull chance whenever I do the triple pull, the 3 times pull. And once I do the 3 pulls, I'm also going to talk about what I typically do when it comes to combining the B characters, and also what I do overall. Like I said, there are certain things, but let's start with the pool first. Okay, so we're going to pool together, and it's going to be pretty much a hit or miss because, like I said, this is a live video recording. And so let's go to the draw section here. All right, I've got like 10 coins here. I've got 10 enough here as well, but there is one that I haven't figured out yet. Is if I pull from different recruit portions, does it guarantee that 3 pull? So we're going to start with the friendly pulls, and then we're going to go over to the faction recruit, and then we're going to go over to the standard. So far I want to go and still try my luck with pulling one from the win faction. So I'm going to do the switch for the faction pull, and I'll pull that one last just to improve my chances of hopefully pulling Chun-Li, because I'm still trying to get that dupe for Chun-Li. Like I said before, I've been unlucky with her. So let's go right ahead. We'll start with the first 10 draw. See if we get a red or a purple. Oh, we got a red. Oh, first time pull. Alright, so typically if I pull a red, what I typically do is that I try not to pull again, because in most cases, I already have like my 3 pulls. I try to run some games, and then I just come back and pull again. I don't know if it really matters, but it's just kind of like what I do. So because of that, first time pull, we're going to have to, skip the pool for the time being, and we can go right ahead and talk about how I prioritize my characters. Then hopefully we can try again, because I still believe I have it to a triple pool. As you can see here, I still have over 20 more than 2,700, which times 2, and of course I've got the coins as well. So let's go over to what I was talking about when I said my strategy. Okay, the first thing I typically do, it's not that difficult, is you have to prioritize your characters. I wanted the easiest way that I'll let you know how I prioritize my characters is when you go to the wish list in the draw section here. I already have the characters that I want here. Okay, so I put them in order of my priorities, right? Somehow I've been lucky with Gal. I keep getting him. Here's the second one I want. We've got Cammy in the Win faction. We've got Zangief. I can't call him, what, Beast Zangief. Yep. Oops, didn't want to pull about. And then we got Guy. And of course, my Thunder faction, that is my main faction. That's where we use that. We've got Mad Ryu on top. And of course, we got the other characters as they follow, right? I would typically put Elena above Gal, but I kind of have a decent Elena for now, so I'll just put a Combat Gal over there. And of course, the Fire, there it is. Fire is kind of like my least faction, my opinion, in that they've got synergy when it comes to fighting together, but my priority isn't on that, because I have one on Lightning here, and then I still want to obviously work on Inferno if I'm lucky. So like I said, the first thing you want to do is you want to prioritize the characters. So these are the characters that once I have these guys, there is no chance I'm involving them in like a combination for the main characters to get into a higher tier. The only one that has that chance would be Mad Ryu, in that maybe Blanca is still, oh, I got Mario out. Apologies for that. Blanca is still, a slaughter lamb, like I like to say. So we're gonna go over to the training section and awaken. It's one way to go to the awaken section for sure. And I like to isolate it first of all. So let's go with the lightning faction, because that's the one that has the people I want the most. We go with a quick awakening because of course with quick awakenings, what it just means that I'm going to be awakening guys who are the same people, and guaranteed I don't mind combining them because they can be combined anyways. So we're going to confirm that. Okay, now here's what I was trying to say when it comes to my combination strategy right now. Okay, if you look at it, the first thing I try to look at is I go back to the fighter section and the promote section. And if you remember, whenever you have to let's go to gallery. Yeah, whenever you have to pull a character and you upgrade them, you raise a new level of gems because you're going higher in the rank. Right now, Ryu was the one guy I maxed out, so guaranteed Ryu no longer can get me any gems anymore. So meaning Ryu would always be considered as part of the combination for future recruits, unless I already have a Ryu that is set to be combined to be in the diamond version that can combine with anybody else. So as you look at my Ryu right now, you go to the bio section, there is nothing. Everything's all maxed. There's old stories all there, right? But if I go to Sakura, for example, you can see that I still have space for an S plus, right? Meaning I will prioritize combining Sakura right now to an S plus tier over Ryu, so that I can then add Sakura to, say for example, a Mad Ryu. Okay, and the third person in the Lightning faction is Dan, and if you check him as well, he's also an S plus tier, so he's also would be one that I will consider. If for example Dan was still here, where you had to unlock the next level before the S plus, and I already did that with Sakura, it means that Dan will be the one I will prioritize, because that way I'm getting these little gems. They're not super significant, but I'm just doing it in a way that helps me prioritize, because for now these guys in the B tiers are not going to be like any of my key fighters, except in the early stages, when you haven't gotten enough A characters and all that stuff, right? So that's the first thing that I try and do when it comes to the B characters. Secondly, let's go back to Lightning faction again, because that's one I can actually explain properly. Okay, now let's go to the awaken section. All right, yeah, excuse that sound now, woo, and all that stuff, right? So what I was trying to say here is that, as you can see right now, you look at the purple section, you already have Ryu ready to become, A plus, and once it's A plus, I can combine it with anybody to get them to S, right? But Sakura, I don't have one, right? Now there's a problem, right? Because I've already maxed out Ryu, but if I want to combine all this, I'll be delaying the possibility of combining, say, my Blanca with this Blanca here, because I'm going to sacrifice my Blanca to add to Mad Ryu. So I'm going to first of all clarify this portion, okay, and awaken Ryu to A, and then I'm going to go right ahead and make Ryu A plus, because now he can become part of a combination. But here's the thing, right? He's become that level now. I'm not going to push this Ryu to the S tier, because that's going to be the next one you can do, right? Well, who's going to be getting that is going to be Sakura or Dan, whoever is ready to combine next. Okay, so we've done a few activities right now, and that's what I was trying to say here with regards to my strategy. And what do you see Sakura is here already, so now we can take that risk and we can make Sakura with Ryu here. But here's the thing, I do not want to mix her with Blanca because, as you remember, boom, boom, Blanca isn't yet. I don't think I've gotten Blanca's. Well, no one knows that yet because I haven't shown Blanca. But apologies for going to the wrong spot. But Blanca hasn't been taken to S tier yet. Meaning, if you go to his bio, he still has the person with the S plus, and he's already ready. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go right ahead and combine Blanca here. All right? Yeah, I keep doing all this stuff. Can be quite confusing sometimes, going back and forth here. So I'm going to use this Blanca here. All right? No, I'm going to use this one here. Yeah, and combine with both Sakura and Ryu. Okay. Now we've got Blanca to be S. All right, and as you can see now, obviously you're not going to get anything with S. You need to get to S plus. That's why the gallery doesn't have the notification yet. So I'm going to go right ahead again. Let's go Awaken because I already have Blanca ready for the S plus. I'm going to combine him. Oh, what's going on here? He's locked. Oh, this was supposed to be my original Blanca. Sorry, man. Wrong Blanca. I always lock characters because I don't want it. But then again, hey, are we gonna lock this Blanca because he's gonna be mixed up with Mad Ryu right now? All right. So now I'm gonna combine. All right, we're getting all confused here. Oh, I didn't unlock him. Sheesh. All right, now let's get back to business. Now we're gonna combine this Blanca here, and now we got him an S plus. He's already on standby, ready to go. And like I said before, even though he's one of my closer priorities, he's nowhere near the top, meaning he's ready to be slaughtered. Okay, meaning he's gonna be going to Mad Ryu here. And what this is gonna do is gonna take us to SS plus. All right. It's the first time I'm getting to SS plus. Okay, meaning and one thing I try to do is self-discoveries as well. I have no idea what I have to combine Mad Ryu with to get him to. Oh, I just need. Oh, perfect. So now it's a good thing. You see why I try my best not to touch this Mad Ryu here, because I figured I might need him for something. So for me to actually get Mad Ryu to, like, I guess the next level is going to be like an SSS. What is the next level here? I think it's going to be SSS. Probably, because that's typically what it is. I just need 2 more Mad Ryus here, and I think I have events that might get me close to my Mad Ryu here. But bottom line, what I'm trying to say is that Blanca was the sacrificial lamb, and I had to initially use the B characters to boost Blanca. I try to avoid using, even though, like as you can see here, I have another sacrificial character here in, I think that's Dudley. Yeah, Charming Dudley. He's going to be useful in the next combination, right? So as you can see here right now, Elena is someone who's already ready to be in that next level, right? And that's how we're going to save this Elena. So whenever you have the diamond here, you want to make sure that you don't use dupes and dupes. Always use sacrificial characters. You know, for example, don't use Ryu here to combine with, you know, Elena, for example, and Zangief, because he's locked. But or you know, whatever, they're locked. But you know what I'm trying to say is that don't use them because you're going to need them to quickly up the, you know, development and the upgrade of the character. And like I said again, we're going to try something right now. I've done some activities right now. That's what I consider activities. So I've taken a break from the pool. We're going to try and pull again, and we're going to be pulling from 2 different sections, right? And then we're going to see if we still fall into that 3 category draw. All right, so first things first is we go to the faction recruit. Yeah, I want this one to be last, so we're going to go right ahead. We're going to draw from here first. All right, see if we're going to get like a red or a purple. Yeah, purple. So obviously it's gonna be one of all these B characters and all that stuff. You know, we got Ryu, we got Nap. I need to get some lightning characters, so look forward to that. We're gonna go again and we're gonna draw again. So this is the second pull. And there you go. And now you've got your second pull again. It's gonna be 1 in 3 chances. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, we got double. This is like the best pool I've ever had. Like, they're duplicates, but I've never had like two A characters in one pool before. Never. So once I do the second draw here, I'm not drawing again because I've gotten the red that I want for this session of the draw. Like the session is three per session. That's what I do. So once I get a red draw, I just go and do other stuff. So there you go with that I'm trying to talk about here. And look at this right now. I still have like some activities here that I have to go and do on the side. Let's just claim this one here. Yeah, activities. Just gonna got lost for a second here. Okay, yeah. On the, it's gonna be one of the events here, and okay, no, actually, it's gonna be one of the explore, and there's the global operation right now, and with this session that I'm trying to talk about here, what's the reward here? Nothing here for now. I think it's going to be unlocked soon, but hopefully we're going to be getting another Mad Ryu in one of these trials. And I think you have to complete a trial to unlock another trial. We'll figure that out later. And not only that as well, I still have these to go through. No, not you. Invasion and the Shalu invasion. So you have to go through this mission as well. And hopefully we're getting some nice shards and all that kind of stuff. But I can't wait to get my Mad Ryu to Triple S, and honestly I think it's one of the best free to play characters that you can get out there, because it would make you would get Mad Ryu for sure. It's just about if you can boost them up and you're lucky. The missions are going to give you that as well, in the global operations. And yeah, so that's pretty much my takeaway for today in terms of like what I do when it comes to me combining characters to get them to the top tier. Hope you like this video, and yeah, if you've got it now, you put any things you guys have in the comments, suggestions, especially those of you who are already further ahead of me, because I know we've got pros out there too. And yeah, like and subscribe, and hopefully I can get something else out there. Cheers.